pretty sure it was through email. Jason, who sends all the emails, I think someone forwarded him. So Zayana, who worked, I forget her last name, a student at Emerson, Zayana, she worked at or interned at Boston Casting, and then when they were looking for interns for the next semester, she forwarded it to Jason, and then Jason forwarded it to all of like the PA department, and then I saw it, and then I applied. Boston Casting wanted to do like a whole semester type thing, so it was really until like the first day I came back to school, and then I end when classes end. So it's kind of that. So for me, it was semester long. So I think about 15 weeks. It's 100% in person. It takes place at their office in Alston. So I'm like commuting there on my days. We get in and the office opens at 10. So we get there at 10. And basically we always have some sort of busy work. If we're not given a specific task, we are entering like physical like headshots sent in like with their information and their resumes, where we enter that into usually like a spreadsheet, or we're doing research on production companies in the area or in like the New England area. So that's kind of like the busy work that we do, that we constantly like have to fall back on. But more often than not, the employees that are in for the day, they'll give us specific tasks. A lot of the time it's uploading auditions and information into like the databases that they use to cast, or it's printing out photos of people and cutting them to the right size so we can put it on a poster board, or it's making like 100 calls reminding people to audition for this one thing. So it's very like project to project based, and it's a lot of also like going into the database of actors that they have and getting information and transferring that over to another spreadsheet so that the production company and the production offices can have like correct sizing information or things like that. So it's a lot of like getting information and putting it somewhere else. I would say getting familiar with this side of things as an actor. I think that was really important. That was what I wanted from this internship, and I think I really got it. So I kind of feel like, you know, so someone calls I was there today, like someone calls and is like, hey, what do you guys do? Can you tell me a bit about that? And I could like spit off facts, and like I know how the industry works now, and I know more about like SAG and like union statuses and how like the behind the scenes runs. So I feel like my favorite part is the personal information that I take away from it. I think something that would have helped me, I think, because I kind of just dove headfirst into it, was just like being told to get familiar. Like if they would have told me that I needed to be like really familiar with all like the Google Docs, Google spreadsheets, Google, like all things like that, like those formats, I think it would have been a lot easier, because I definitely had to take the first week to be like, okay, I never use Google Docs, so how do I navigate this? I'm a Pages girl, so, which is like no one uses Pages. Like I'm the only one that uses Pages. You definitely have to have people skills and let things like roll easily off you. A lot of people will call in angry, and you definitely have to like have that customer service aspect to it. And you have to be able to do things really, really, really quickly and have like a plan to readjust things, because you never know if, you know, set is going to be rained out one day, or if, you know, someone gets COVID and they have to move things around. So you kind of have to be ready at a moment's notice, and you're dealing with quick turnaround times, and you have to like then communicate that to the actors that audition, and you have to make them know that like, oh, this is what we're doing. We have to get this in by this time because I have a deadline, so I'm giving you a deadline. Like it's very customer service-y, and making people comfortable and not letting them know that we have a deadline. I think as an actor, I really wanted to know the behind the scenes of it all. It can be really frustrating because, you know, you send in auditions and it's kind of just like, oh, you send it in. You send it to like a black hole. And I was like, well, I want to know what happens, and can I like reverse engineer this at all to my advantage? So yeah, I mainly just really wanted information of how the business works, of how people cast things, like what directors are looking for, what things look like from project to project. So yeah, I wanted an idea of the non-acting side of the industry.